So this is how I'm able to get 5 to 10 day shipping times from my Shopify dropshipping stores that enables me to scale the stores to $100,000 a month without any supplier issues or logistical issues. Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Camille, known as the Ecom King, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching the exact suppliers, agents, and fulfillment centers that I'm currently using when I start a brand new Shopify dropshipping store that enables me to scale them to $100,000 a month without worrying about the logistical problems that might occur using a bad supplier or not using a proper agent. Now, the most important part of your dropshipping business is the logistical side, because that's the only part of the business that you're not involved in, because you're having to outsource it, which means you're having to put trust in another person to make sure that they're doing their job properly so you can keep your customers happy. Because customers don't want to be waiting 20 to 30 days to receive their product, and they don't want to be receiving a product that's not good quality. So that's why it's so important to have good quality products and a fast shipping time, because if you don't, then you will be getting loads of chargebacks, refunds, and you'll lose loads of money. And that's why in this video, I'm going to be sharing all of the best Aliexpress alternatives for suppliers, agents, logistical teams, fulfillment centers, so you guys don't have to worry about any of that. So before I show you guys all the best Aliexpress alternative suppliers and agents, I want to quickly go over the most important things that you must know before working with a supplier. So if you're going to do one product dropshipping, which most of you guys are going to be doing, and I'd recommend it if you're starting a brand new business and an e-commerce store, which is basically where somebody comes to your website, they order the product, you go to your supplier, they place the order, and then it gets shipped directly to your customer. That's what they call one product dropshipping. Now, this type of dropshipping called one product dropshipping is not perfect, and it doesn't matter what supplier you use, you will never have a perfect situation when working with them, because the actual way this works is actually flawed, but it is getting better over time, but it's still flawed. The reason why it's flawed is because when you're doing one product dropshipping, most suppliers do not have that product in their warehouse, so it means that they have to go out there and actually order the product in and then send it to your customer, and that's what can take a lot of time. And that's why one product dropshipping shipping times can take all the way up to 20 days, even 30 days. The next thing that you need to really understand is product quality and shipping times are more important than finding the cheapest price. Now, most people try and look for the cheapest price on the market to find the product and to ship the product, but they don't take into consideration shipping times and product quality. Those are the two things that matter the most, because you can, like I said before, you can sell loads of products to people, but if they don't get them on time with a good quality product, you're just going to get refunds and chargebacks, so you're going to lose out on all that money. So when I share with you guys the suppliers that I recommend that you use, don't look at the actual product pricing and the shipping pricing and think, oh, it's too expensive, I can't use them, because at the end of the day, you should be pricing your products a little bit more expensive to adjust for that extra cost that they're charging you. Now, the next important thing that you need to know before working with a supplier is make sure you're using a credit card to pay for the item or PayPal, because at the end of the day, if you order from the supplier and something goes wrong and they don't want to refund you, then at least you know you got purchase protection with your credit card and with PayPal. So if God forbid anything goes wrong, you know you can rely on those two methods to insure you if the supplier doesn't help you out. And the last important thing that you need to know is you need to start ordering samples of the product before you start selling them. Now, especially if you're ordering electronic products, you want to make sure that you're ordering samples and you're testing them before you're actually selling them, because at the end of the day, you could be selling something that you've never tried, but it's actually faulty and it just doesn't work. So you need to make sure you can vouch for the product, because if you're not happy with it, why would somebody else be happy with it? Now let's cover the best one product dropshipping suppliers, and most of you guys will be using these suppliers because it's the entry level way to start dropshipping. So the first one product dropshipping supplier that I recommend is called USAdrop.com, and most of you guys haven't heard of them, which is a good thing. And they're the first fulfillment center in China that are American made. Now what they mean by that is a lot of people in America have moved from America to China to offer dropshipping supplier services. So that means that when you communicate with them, they're from the US. Now the next thing that's important is they've got 5 to 8 day delivery time, because they're using things like United States Parcel Service, FedEx, UPS, Union Express, and you can also see these are the payment options that they offer, PayPal. And now most suppliers that don't offer PayPal, that is a big red flag. So if they've got PayPal, that's a very good thing to see. And then you can see here why USAdrop, reliable and fast without Chinese labels. Total shipping time from China to the USA is 5 to 8 days. If you don't want your goods to display shipping information from China, we can offer USPS Express Weibo with no Chinese information. Now that's one of the biggest issues in dropshipping right now. When your customer receives the product and the tracking number, it says it's coming from China. Now by using this, it won't give them that information, so it actually looks a lot more professional. So now I want to show you guys the back end to USAdrop.com so you guys know how to use them for yourself. So once you've made an account using the link in the description below, which is completely free, they have got a free plan, and I'd recommend that everyone uses the free plan to start with. You're going to see when you go over to sourcing that it'll take you to this page, and what you want to do is you want to add the Aliexpress link of the product into this page. And once you've done that, you want to select the 3 countries that you're going to want to ship the product to. So I might want to select the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada. These are the 3 countries that I might want to sell to. Now the reason why they want that information is because they want to know what the best shipping lines to those those countries. Now to Europe, there might be one that's the same for all the other European countries. So that's why they want to know that. Once you've done that, you want to hit submit, and then once you've done that, they'll give you a quote on the cost of the product, the shipping time, and the shipping fee. And that can take between 1 and 3 days, because what they're doing is they're not using Aliexpress. They're going to try and find that product in the Chinese system of products, and they're going to try and find it for the cheapest price, the best quality product with the best shipping line. So that's why it takes a few days to do it, but they're not going to be sourcing any of this from Aliexpress. They're going to be using their own systems to do this. So once you get a quote on USAdrop.com, you can confirm the quote and agree to work on that quote, which means the cost of the product and the shipping times and the shipping cost. And once you've done that, you can import the product directly to your Shopify store by integrating them together, which takes literally 1 click. Once you've done that and you're starting to get sales using USAdrop.com as a supplier, you can head over to the orders section and you can click one button to fulfill all your orders with USAdrop.com, which is amazing. Now, if you head over to the winners section of their website right here, it's going to show you all of the different products that they've got right now in their warehouse. And if you look at this photo here, you can see here by USAdrop. That basically means that they've got that product in their warehouse. And this is what I was saying to you guys before. When you're working with a one product dropshipping supplier, if they've got the product already in the warehouse, now the reason why they might already have that product in the warehouse is because they're working with another dropshipper that's doing large amounts, and they're having to buy that product anyway, so they're just going to let you use their stock. So that's how it basically works. So a lot of these companies will stock up on products that are doing really well at the moment, because that will give them faster shipping times. So if you work with them, that's how you're going to get quicker times on the products. And you can see here, once you click the link to the winner, it's going to give you the option to import the product straight away. You don't need to get a quote because they've already given you the cost and the delivery times. And you can see here, it shows you here an example of the different variants, the sizes. They also give you a graph of the sales volume right now, and this is by TikTok data, so it's showing you the data on the volume, which is really cool. And it's also showing you an example of a few different ads, and they also give you the description. Now they also have a POD section of their website, which is where you can customize products like this necklace. You can have somebody's name on the necklace instead of a standard name. You can put a name on this handbag. So this is basically customizable products, and they're giving you the option to drop ship these straight away, which is really cool, because some suppliers will ask for a minimum order quantity to let you do this. Now personalized products are really hot right now in drop shipping because of the perceived value behind them. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and let me know which is your favorite supplier out of the ones that I've mentioned today.